As we've seen, New Brunswick has many appealing sights, from the oceanside beauty of Hopewell to the diverse river systems of the Petitcodiac. Yet another thing New Brunswick is known for is its waterfalls. The first attempt for this video was to visit Dunbar Falls, but that unfortunately presented some various obstacles. Thus, the journey took a turn towards the 25-foot-high Garden Creek Falls instead. Waterfall chasing in the middle of a snowstorm can present some challenges, including but not limited to trees blocking the road, snow on the camera lens, falling on hidden ice and soaking yourself, and maybe drifting through the streets of downtown Fredericton. However, thankfully, we eventually arrived in one piece. There have been many initiatives over the years to try and get the residents of New Brunswick out to the stunning falls, such as the Waterfalls of NB, a paperback guide, which highlights a lot of the best waterfalls to visit, as well as the Tourism NB page on waterfalls around the province, where they're located, and if they're good to swim in or not. A waterfall is formed in a few different ways. One of the common ways is by the passing of a body of water over a steep rocky ledge. These kinds of waterfalls can also be called cascades. Cascade waterfalls will descend over a series of rock steps or ledges that are at varying heights. Over time, this flow of water will wear away at the soft layers of rock, both laterally and horizontally. This wearing of soft rock plays a large role in the erosion of the plunge pool, which is the pool at a base of a waterfall. This pool is going to get deeper as the water hits the soft rock and removes any loose particles. Another large factor in the weathering and erosion of rock under or surrounding a waterfall is the velocity at which a stream flows. The velocity of a stream will increase as it reaches the top of the falls, the edge, which can make the water here move more quickly and more smoothly. At significant speeds, the water may even create whirlpools or undertow as it goes into the plunge pool. This can make swimming dangerous at times. Some waterfalls can also be found formed in faults along the Earth's surface, and it is known that earthquakes and volcanic activity may disrupt stream flow to form new waterfalls as well. However, these are both less common. Garden Creek Falls would be classified as a cascading waterfall. While this waterfall is entirely natural, there is a clear human impact. The falls are located about a 0.4 kilometer hike from the Trans-Canada No. 2 highway, just off of mile marker 1. Upstream from this scenic spot is a large culvert that goes underneath the highway. This culvert channels rainwater, snow-based precipitation, and other sources of water directly into the stream as to keep it away from the road. During times of high precipitation, this has a big impact on the stream levels and flow velocity, which both affect weathering. It's mind-boggling to think that such a serene and natural place can be so close to our modern infrastructure. In this rushing of water, God's power is so clearly seen. Waterfalls have always captivated me, the turbulent water and the heightened depth. They've long been a bonding thing for me and my family as we go waterfall chasing through the summers, and being able to take in nature's treasures like this one has drawn me closer to God. Thomas Grinfield captures the grace, force, and wonder of these powerful landforms so perfectly in his hymn on Niagara. Embodying in their most intense expression, beauty, sublimity, might, music, motion. To fill and fix at once eye, ear, thought, feeling, and kindling into unknown exaltation. Dread and delight, astonishment and rapture. Sure, God said, let there be a Niagara, and lo, a Niagara heard his bidding. A glimmer forth, a sparkle of his glory, a whisper here, the thunder of omnipotence. It's wild to think that all God had to do was speak, and these miraculous things were made. In that fashion, we were also made. God said, let them be, and we were, just like everything else around us. We have beauty, sublimity, might, music, and motion, just as a waterfall, and we encompass a sparkling of his glory.